whose solemn commitment to being bros do their frat's future union guarantee. The fearful passage of their sweet bromance, and the continuance of their grand big's rage, which but their little end all would enhance, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage. Their bond of bromance, firmly set in stone, the sawline folds, their love story shown.
Juliet, and I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All the stuff I do is run. You will be the princess. I'll be the princess. It's love so baby, just say yes. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet 'cause we're turning things, so close your eyes. Let's get this time for a little while. 'Cause you were Romeo, I was a scarlet letter, and my daddy said stay away from Jouliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All that's left to do is run. You'll be the princess. I'll be the princess. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me. You're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's for real. Don't be afraid. We'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes.
Jouliet, will you be my roommate?
Does your frat interest you, this fine CPW?
Certainly so. Pray tell, what activity are you engaging in presently? You all appear to be engaged in some important task by the window.
'Tis 2 p.m. Every day at this hour, we gather here to glare at the brothers of Zeta Beta Theta, a most foul rival frat.
Rivals? Prithee, how so?
Gaze upon them, a most hateful lot. Come, see through this window how they have all amassed there simply to glare at us. Do they not have anything better to do?
Aren't you doing the same thing?
Yes, but look at how dapper and dignified we look. Anyways, if you have known the true nature of their crime, you would have no question as to why we glare. It is truly heinous. Cue flashback.
Wait, what year is it?
The year, shit. So true. The year is 10 years ago. We're about to play Spikeball with our close friends, Cy Lamb. Woo! You're
That's better. Oh, have you sound heard that? I declare it to be a puppet.
I declare it is not.
It's true. It's not.
And flashback.
Enough! You are frightening the young prefrosh. If I come to know any more altercations upon my authority, the authority of Prince Aeschylus, I will nuke you like I nuked Tangerine Tours.
Yo, are you sure you want to keep nuking things? We're blazing past your quota of 1 nuke per year. And soon, there won't be enough student groups left to nuke.
Oh, but you haven't realized. That was my plan all along. I've already nuked Tangerine Tours and East Campus. These frats are begging to be nuked. If I nuke all the East Campus groups and all the West Campus groups, there will only be one campus left.
Oh no. Middle campus?
That's right, Massey Hall! This plan is crazy.
Okay, Akila.
Keeps you from the Ohms? Oh, yeah.
Yela, 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 ma. Yela, 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 ma.
Wola, 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 ma. Wola, 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 dum, 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 dum.
I remember when I lost my mind. There is something so pleasant about that place. Giving your emotions out an echo. So much space. When you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. And it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da.
Ha, 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 ha.
Chica, entrega llevayo. En cuba llevayo. Para pair de papel que se le pone así. Y la vida se sube para mí, está y como la ya que la caranda, 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 para papá ni caranda, 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 that's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. Really think you're in control? 'Cause I make me crazy.
Okay, Amin. Okay, you're kind of crazy. That was pretty crazy.
Romeo, I shall hence to shower.
Whatever, Mercutio.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
Why does my roommate Mercutio sing this wretched song every time I try to sleep? 'Tis no wonder that he did not get into MIT's premier South Asian acapella, and is now only in the second best one. I need a new roommate.
My breath, Count Paris. Thou must PU to 450 Beacon Street tonight. Cy Lamb has laid plans for a lit cone party.
Forsooth, Rosalind, appreciate for making me aware of such a felicitous occasion. I'm most down. I hath mine eye on Jouliet. He hath the lottery numbers for a solar double next year. Thought I'm making my acquaintance.
Indeed, Brett. Verily, I have heard that he worketh at Roblox next summer. Perhaps thou couldst acquire a referral.
What's that mean?
Come on, Paris. Even angry Tybalt knows.
Your network is your net worth.
Well said. Angry Tybalt, art thou coming to the party?
I would, but mine own schedule is packeth.
5 p.m. Be angry. 6 p.m. Be angry. 7 p.m. 006 exam. 9 p.m. Be angry about 006 exam. I see you, saucy boy.
I shall bequeath you one angry dab, though.
Forsooth, Rosalind's dapping technique is mad dexterous. She would make a most agreeable roommate. I must PU to this silent party. I shall disguise my own self by wearing a coat so that they don't know I'm a Montague. They definitely can't catch me now.
on the side of a mountain. There's writing all over the wall. The shadows of us are still dancing in every room, in every hall. The snow falling over the city. Thought that it would wash away the bitter taste of my fury and all of the messes you made. And I think that you got away.
Earrings! That gives me an idea.
has fallen down.
What, Chunga?
Can't take my eyes off your pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady. Can't take my eyes off your pretty lady, pretty lady.
यार भरे दिन तू बीच गुजारी जब हुस्न दिखाने जाएगी और चुराने वाली शौक नजर के जो बीच लड़ाने जाएगी
शक्ल से जितना नेक है तू कसम से उतना फेक है तू बढ़ गया क्यों गले तुम चुनने की तरह हाय चिपक के सलोटे जैसे रखा हुआ है चैन जाने से चमकारी जाने की तारा बस
छोड़ के मैं सारे काम काज पहले को कम साज करूं मेरा झुमका जो खोया गलती है तेरी खाने चले ऐसा मैं लॉन्च करूं जानती है कि मैं तुझ पे फिदा हूं तू ये जानती है तेरी याद तुमको मिलती है शादी है ऐसे काम पे लगा के बस ढूंढता रहूं मैं तेरा झुमका
Chunga, what chunga? I chunga, chunga, what chunga? What chunga?
Is nobody wearing a coat to this party? Verily, thine commitment to this bed is lacking.
Juliet has arrived.
I hear he's cracked. Juliet!
Juliet, canst thou sign my forehead?
I have taken a break from malding over 006 to catch a glimpse of Juliet. Wow.
Sigh. Forsooth, I hold no interest in these lackeys. They're only after me for my popularity and prestigious Roblox internship. Where do I have to go to find someone different from the other girls?
Wow, Juliet looks so striking. I must go talk to him.
What a mysterious cone-like figure. I've never seen him before. He's so tall. I must go talk to him.
Ever since you walked in, thou commanded the room with thine presence.
I was drawn to you because you're dressed like a cone, and I'm also dressed like a cone.
We have so much in common. Would you do me the great honor of dapping me up?
Thine dapping technique is formidable. Brad, I shall look forward to sharing a house with you when we move into Siam.
Prithee, dear Juliet, I am a brother of Zeta Beta Theta.
I do not care. Our brotherly bond is beyond such petty things as a fraternity dispute. It is so difficult when your entire friend group's only personality trait is hating another frat. You, on the other hand, are different.
I must commune with you again. We will have to sneak out at a time that no one in a frat is awake. 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
I shall be in my room on the 5th floor of next house at that time. Wait for me on the steps of the palace.
It's you from the Ohms? James Mama.
I do like your mama goats.
Is this a family-friendly concert?
Let's not Shruti!
Okay, Shruti, I guess that's
I love you and your mom! It's time to talk from the start!
Oh, that's the Austin Chen!
Hi, home guys. Oh, actually, yes.
So this is actually, well, normally do senior sing-outs, but this is a senior arrange out for our buddy Shri Mohan. So I'm Pranav,
I'm Akila.
and Shri has been just an amazing part of the Ohms, either in person or lore as he was in India last year for the past 5 years.
Shri Oman.
My junior year, I was not really sure what I was doing on exec at the semester of COVID Ohms, and he basically single-handedly carried exec through his MBA and this great personality. Yeah, Shri, thanks.
So Shri is like young in age technically, and like you can see that because he's like basically a child. But he's actually like the oldest member, like longest standing member of the Ohms here right now. So we have like alum in the audience who like have known him from when he auditioned as a like small boy. And then we have like fellow 23s who like have him as a like a fellow goofball. And then he left us for a year, and that was for Madhavi, yeah, for his wife. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, he doesn't have a wife. She's
My parents are watching.
Oh, sorry. And I guess the young ones know him for the lore musical genius thingy that he is. He has a lot of really interesting arrangements, one of which you'll hear now. And overall, like, he's been a very important presence in the Ohms, pulling things from our chat. He is elusive, he is an instigator, he is very weird, but somehow an amazing arrangement maker. He's a brown sugar ball lover, which is boba. And he's a true connoisseur of music. But we're really glad that he is back in the Ohms and that he dragged along the music.
Okay, Jouliet.
He's a very smart prince. He's the prince who prepares. This time I'd run for him to join the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. What do you want? Make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? Would you give that a thought? What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? What if you were? What a prince, what a vision. But then how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick when you're safe out of sight in yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right, but you know that you'll never to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but it's strong long enough, cause I'm still standing stuck on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you'll cry in your shoes. Then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You're just leaving the clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he, not you, who's stuck with a shoe in a stew, in the groove. And you learn something too, something you never knew. On the steps of
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
No, you.
There, I hope that gets accepted. All of the other horny MIT confessions are so much longer and more descriptive than mine. I can't believe I'm writing this instead of actually asking Rosaline out. I'm just so worried she'll say no. I shall not bother trying unless the universe giveth me a sign.
Salutations, dear nurse.
Thou art awfully chipper for such an early hour.
Canst thou feel the love in the air?
Your mom certainly felt it last night. What dost thou mean?
You know, when you meet someone at a party,
Yes?
and you immediately notice something they embarrassed,
Yes!
and the name starts with R,
Yes, it's a sign!
Yay!
I wonder what that was about. Anyway, it's 9 a.m. Wherefore is Romeo?
Juliet, herefore am I.
Deny thy brothers and refuse thy name, and I will no longer remain inside out. Let us de-affiliate from both of our frats.
Yes, Juliet. As quickly as I decided to PNR all of my classes this semester, I've decided after meeting you that I want to be your roommate next year.
Dear Romeo, I cherish your brotherhood as dearly as I do all of the robots I'll make from my internship.
Let us then declare each other to be roommates in the housing lottery.
Romeo, I've always wanted to be a roommate, from the start.
James shoe? Oh my god!
Don't you know the song? I get quiet when there's no one else around. Me and you and awkward silence.
Please don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you hum on some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah blah blah. Oh, how I wish you'll wake up one day, run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a wind, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. What's a girl to do, lying on my bed staring into the blue? Onward, wide and terrifying, love is driving me a bit insane. How to get this off my chest, I'm telling you today, that when I talk to you, a Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a roof, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? Confess I loved you, just thinking of. I know I've loved you from the start.
Friar Lawrence, spendest thou a lot of time with both Psi Lam and Zeta Beta Theta, yes?
Verily, Prince Aeschylus.
Hast thou noticed any altercations between them? Heard I that Benvolio did not leave the McCormick elevator door open for Paris. He had to wait for the next one, which came 2 hours later. Had I but proof, I could de-brother them both of them.
By thee and thine de-brothering. Psi Lab and Zeta Beta Theta have been quiet lately.
I grow anxious. I need something to cancel, and I'm running out of things that make sense.
Well, you've already disbanded all the student groups, all frats except for Psi Lab and CBT, and even one dormitory. What could possibly be next? A major?
Now that's a good idea. I'm so zerd up. Let's go. LFG.
Why me?
I'll pick something random, like electrical engineering. Who needed that anyway? Eliminated.
I had better get Psi Lab and Zeta Beta Theta to get along, else they're all gonna get the brothered. Oh there, is that Rohmeo from CBT and Jouliet from Psi Lab together? Boys!
Friar Lawrence, meet my new roommate, Jouliet.
Thou art going to be roommates?
Is that so hard to believe?
No, not at all. Bromance is romance. Let this be a beautiful union between the houses of Psi Lab and Zeta Beta Theta. I hereby pronounce thee roommate and roommate. May you reside together for 1,000 years.
Now kiss!
Yes,
could I interest you in a joint perusal of the Psi Lambda account, dear Benvolio?
Indeed, I thought you had a 006 exam to go to, Angry Tybalt.
So thought I, but 'twas cancelled by Prince Aeschylus.
Just a relief then.
I've never experienced this feeling before.
Ah, yes, not anger.
Ho there, that brother in the Silent Insta story. 'Tis no brother, 'tis Rohmeo. I am once again filled with rage. Rohmeo!
Dear Juliet, did you call?
Aha, so you did defile the solar double of Jouliet by accepting his hand in roommateship.
Let us settle this.
Settle we shall, a duel unto death, upon the blackboard. I challenge you to an integration bee. The loser shall drop out of MIT. I wish to put this line in here. I'm actually so geared up, bro, I'm about to clap this guy.
Angry Tybalt, truest arithmetic is wrought through partnership. Let us forget these old wounds. We, working together, are more than the sum of our parts.
But we are like when A and B are summed and squared, which is precisely equal to when they are squared and summed. Clearly, you know nothing about mathematics. Hasten, Benvolio, proctor for us and propose an integral.
I must decline such contest. And actually, a squared plus b squared is not equal to a plus b all squared. Anyways, what merit lies in manual integration when Wolfram Alpha exists? That girl from Black Panther built us a whole Iron Man suit before finishing 1803.
Mercutio, since thy brother Romeo does not wish to engage, wilt thou replace him? What, art thou afeared? Hast thou over-relied on Wolfram Alpha of late? Fear not, I shall instruct thee anew in the ways of 1801.
Mock not my skill in mathematical computation. Let us commensurate the rating.
Tybalt is correct.
Mwahaha, you lose, Mercutio. You must drop out of MIT.
Even though he snores, I must avenge my brother Mercutio. Tybalt, I was against this violence, but I challenge you to an integration bee now that the chips are down.
I love you, Shrimpy.
Yennulle, palaminal yenum yengengo, yennennam pogum dooram, name manendu mara, old vartille kura, life ain't easy, life ain't fair. The girl's gotta fight for her rightful share. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down, what you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now that the chips are down. Ha 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 ha. 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 Take if you can, give if you must. Ain't nobody but yourself to trust. What you gonna do when the chips are down?
shall be first, and the last shall be last. Cast your eyes to heaven, you'll get a knife in the back. Nobody's righteous, nobody's proud, nobody's innocent. Now that the chips are down,
It's so old.
Oh, you're halfway there. Romeo is correct. Tybalt must drop out of MIT.
Since you want to actually do math instead of grinding Wolfram Alpha, you are free to enroll at Caltech.
Greetings, my most cherished grandmother. As thou art but a freshman, the residence in the silent house is not yet yours to claim this year. But fear not, for I have already laid plans for thy housing come next year. Thou shalt have a fine chamber, and revel endlessly with my other grand little, Paris. He is well known to thee, is he not?
We are agreeable, but our dabs are mediocre at best. Also, he snores.
Our will is set, young one. This arrangement doth serve thy best interests. Thou should be zerred up for the lit parties you and Paris will host, along with thine engagement in deep late-night combos in thy quarters by the door.
Please, but I don't want to.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
And what if I choose not to dwell with him? The choice remains mine own, does it not?
Thou wouldst then be compelled to de-affiliate from Silent-ify.
Alas, what course to take? Perchance I could endure Paris's mid-taps, unfunny jokes, and lack of risk. Maybe I could even solve that last issue by showing him the 91-step plan to get bitches. That is snoring? Woe is me! Yet I cannot forsake my Silam brothers so lightly. They are my true companions. What path lies before me? Oh, Friar Lawrence, what am I to do? I yearn to room with my dear friend Rohmeo, yet wish to remain faithful to the bonds of Silam, the fire. Is there aught that might release me from this bind?
I have just the plan for you. What if you pretend to drop out? Say, create a startup centered around a new and innovative online game platform and game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by themselves or other users. You could call it Jouliet Blocks.
Oh my goodness, you're a genius! A breach bro for saving me. You're actually my angel. What a transition.
I am like an angel, mankind's angel. My heart is like a rose, mankind's own. There is creation by God, heaven on earth, mankind's angel. Lonely for you. Love is me, love and angel. You are my sweet, lovely. Without you, my love is alone, like a mermaid in the room.
So Gesù mi qui
mankind's angel. La 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 la. Gloria Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
I shall announce my startup with an awe-inspiring LinkedIn post. They say the stars are only visible in the darkness. And today, I'm turning the lights off on traditional paths to ignite the skies with my own constellation. Today, I'm excited to announce that I'm stepping away from traditional academia to fully commit to my startup journey. Jouliet Blocks is a new and innovative online game platform and game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by themselves or other users. Believe me, this wasn't an easy decision, but innovation doesn't always follow a conventional route. It's about creating new paths and daring to dream big. To everyone out there still searching for their path, remember, it's not always about the cards you're dealt, but how you play them. Here's to betting on ourselves and turning dreams into reality. Hashtag entrepreneur life. Hashtag startup dreams. Hashtag innovation. Hashtag follow your passion. Hashtag disrupt the norm. Hashtag tech startups.
Now that's a fire post. LinkedIn posts like those are what inspire me to get up at 6 a.m. every day and mew in front of the mirror. Maybe one day my jawline can look like something Hola's. It's a dream far off though.
Anyways, thank you so much for the help.
Let me check my LinkedIn for some degree and motivation. That's so fast. Oh, by the heavens! Jouliet is starting Jouliet Blocks, a new and innovative online game platform and game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by themselves or other users. Wait, this is a perfect opportunity to start some beef between Xylem and Zeta Beta Theta, and then abolish them forever. One step closer to a beautiful middle campus. Oh my goodness, Rohmeo. Have you seen that Jouliet is dropping out? What are you gonna do? By the way, I think part of the reason he dropped out was because Paris was going to be his roommate.
Rohmeo, right? I think you're in my CIH.
How dare you come here, Paris, after forcing my homie Juliet to room with you. You were so repulsive that he would rather start Juliet Blocks than room with you. Whatever it takes to get away from your story.
Oh, what?
Never mind, it's Vorpal for you, buddy.
Okay, I don't know exactly what I did, but...
Oh, baby, give me one more chance!
Nope.
Oh my goodness! How egregious! How could you do this, Rohmeo? It seems I must take action. No longer will the Xylem and Zeta Beta Theta beef continue. Effective immediately. Both fraternities will be abolished. Their residents will now be forced to relocate to Massey Hall.
Oh my goodness. Montague is gonna kill me when he finds out I was the reason that Zeta Beta Theta was abolished. I can't totally believe this.
It's Shu from the Ohms.
I'm actually from Singapore.
para alo yure so que woda.
Omonyala wana mama Kenya irawo. Para suayo. Omonyala wana mama Kenya irawo. O para suayo. Eke. Ejo dara. Umoyala wana mama Kenya irawo. Para suayo. Umoyala wana mama Kenya irawo. O para suayo.
Oh there, young Romeo. What has you in such disquiet spirits?
My dearest roommate has dropped out of MIT to start Jouliet Blocks, a new and innovative online game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by themselves or other users. I had thought all of those startup events he went to were just for the free boba. I can't go on like this.
Fear not, young Romeo. Forsooth, you may simply drop out and join him. This startup sounds most promising.
What am I to tell my Asian family? My own parents would denounce me for willingly giving up MIT. I must either be kicked out or continue here in misery.
Hold that thought. Thou art PNRing all of your classes already, aren't you?
I have no other choice. I spend all of my time partaking in my frat's activities, such as spikeball and glaring.
Verily, I am the TA of 5111. If you fail, or if I fail you this semester, thou will have no more PNRs to spend on this vital GIR in the future.
Yes, under such a predicament, it will be impossible to graduate. I shall hasten to the registrars immediately.
You're welcome.
Oh, fair apothecary, how goeth the TA-ship?
Most atrociously, dear Juliet. I have just filled a student who has exhausted all of their PNRs.
Exhausted all of their PNRs? 'Tis none but my dear Romeo. Oh, Romeo!
Is this not joyful news? I heard that thou leavest MIT.
It was all in jest.
'Tis most infelicitous. I am truly sorry.
Tis a minor inconvenience that I have no more roommate for the next year. But my faith startup has unexpectedly received investment from Jane Street, HRT, and FTX. There is nothing left for me here. I shall drop out immediately.
It sounds like a plan. Where shall you be based?
The Bay Area is most basic. I shall conduct business in LA.
I wishes that thine startup goeth well. Otherwise, you shall be dying in LA.
James, you? From the Ohms? No, this is her from Zinga.
Yes, Okay, so before we sing this arrangement, we'd like to give a huge shout out to Spar! So this is our senior sing out, so before that, me and Dish are just gonna talk a little bit about why Spar is so awesome, why she's so cool, and yeah. So over the past few semesters on Ohms, Spar has always just had this comforting and warm presence. That's a huge part of why I feel like the Ohms are my family. I still remember that like right before last semester's concert, I was like freaking out like 5 minutes before because I was about to solo for the first time, and then you were just like, it's gonna be fine. And then and you told me how like you completely understood how it felt, and you had felt the same way too in the past. And I just felt like a lot better. And also like every night before our concert, so like last semester too, Spar and Jimmy like bring a massive box of like mochi nuts, like donuts, and like with like heartfelt handwritten messages on them. So yeah, that just goes to show you how sweet they are. But yeah, when I read those notes, like I feel like all my like pre-concert nerves like vanish, and I just feel really stirred up about like concert, and like outside of like pre-concert vibes and stuff. Spar's like always been somebody I can like talk to about random things, and she always provides a lot of like banger advice about the Ohms, and she has like a sage like voice. She's like, yeah, so yeah, and I know she's spitting facts when she like starts to talk like that. Yeah, and like I've come to grow fond of the disapproving sighs that you get every time I say something really stupid or like scream, "Oh baby, give me one more chance." 100 times. Like I think you know I'm hilarious, but you'll never admit it.
It was crazy. Today's not gonna change that.
Yeah, you also just like put an incredible amount of work into Ohms, and as MD, and like we all really appreciate it. And we wouldn't have been able to make as much like progress on all of our arrangements without you. And like on top of that, I think like one thing I really admire about you is like even when it's like things are really stressful, you make sure to be like really nice to people and like be super caring and sweet. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for being a part of my Ohms experience.
Question, how PG-13 should I make this?
I'm scared.
Okay, sounds good. Anyway, do you remember the first time we met?
When you moved in?
Well, I was gonna say I don't.
Did I pass?
I guess you did,
energies. You're so... Stay with me. I have a point. Okay, you're so ready to add that spicy buffalo cheddar to level up your food, and just as you open the Ziploc to put it on... Y'all, my poor buffalo cheddar. Okay, you realize the fungus has been there all along. But I suppose you're falling better at the kitchen. There's a point. Okay, but I suppose you're a good fungus. There's no point. Anyway, the point is, you wormed your, how tall are you? Like 5'4'11"? Like,
I'll take it.
Okay, sure. You wormed your scrawny ass self into my absolutely enormous heart. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, we've lived like 5 doors down from each other ever since like the Jurassic age, which is like my freshman year. I guess that makes you a fossil. We are just getting started, don't worry. Okay. Anyway, the first interaction I do remember having with you was about Ohms. I was an itty bitty frosh baby, even tinier than Rohmeo, though I don't think that's possible. But it was a cappella auditions weekend, and I had Ohms the next day, the a cappella group of my dreams, then and now. And while I don't remember exactly what you said, it was something that calmed me down and made me feel warm and fuzzy. This far special. So for those of you who don't know her, Jouliet has this way of lighting up a room and making everyone feel energized and motivated, usually to do some sort of stupid shit at an ungodly hour. So how do I expose thee? Let me count the ways. Walks at 4 a.m. with hardly 5% charge on your phone. Is this why you developed your overactive survival instinct? Like I literally go up to her and then she flinches. She's not gonna do it this time, but I swear, she's just always flinching. Anyway. Being driven around in a moving cart all around next house, pulling all-nighters just to talk, walking across campus in slides, in 20-degree weather, and nearly getting frostbite. But somehow she managed to not burn down 4152 or us in 4152. In fact, she managed to strike this crazy balance of being both batshit crazy and also the most responsible person I've ever met. At least in an Ohms context, otherwise you're still dumb. Jouliet joined Ohms a semester before I did, but it was COVID and virtual, so it doesn't really count, though Ashika absolutely killed it with pulling Ohms through the virtual year. So true. So basically, we started Ohms at the same time, and yet this bitch was already section leader, try hard. So my first impression of her was a sweet little quiet sophomore, and then I heard her sing, and I was a goner. Wait, I lost my spot. Okay. And then I heard her single-handedly teach all the mezzo micro-ohms by relating the Western sheet music we were reading to Carnatic ragams, which is excuse me? You're telling me that she can do both? Wipe me up already. Oh, baby, give me one. We're doing great. Anyway, the point is, I think I knew even then that she would be an absolutely kick-ass MD someday. I am somewhat of a palm reader myself. Oh my god. So, that semester, the two of us spent a lot of time contemplating life, our lackluster state of bitchlessness. We could have really used Fiona's 91-step plan back then, and our hopes and dreams for Ohms. One thing you should know about Jouliet is that she's 120% committed to everything she does. Her pull-out game, weak as hell. Okay, we're gonna keep going. No, yes, there's more. No, we're halfway through, chill. Let me go to prayer. Yeah. Okay, so when she decided that she wanted to do even more for the group, I knew it was Jover for us all. I got down and started living on prayer. I'm so sorry. Okay, I knew that she would be an incredible AMD, but she exceeded what I could have even conceived of in every way. Over the course of that semester, I had the distinct privilege of seeing her start to grow into herself. Y'all, I wasn't kidding when I said she was quiet and shy. And this was during the semester when we had almost an even upper-lower voice split, Pranav times 6. Pranav, for reference, is really loud, just when you sing. Anyway. Okay. When she came to every rehearsal prepared with a fierce passion for the Ohms and a desire to give back to the group as much as she could. She even had her graphic design is my passion era, She made all of our artwork for like the next 2 years. And then she became music director. And I'm not kidding when I say that we all knew that you would make the best of leaders and the most talented of music directors. We knew that from day one, yet you blew us all away. Let me tell you, the odds were stacked against us. Against her, we were all a rowdy bunch, with thoughts of what to do, how to run and stuff. And yet she managed to wrangle us all together and stuff music into our brains, all while making sure that each and every one of us felt heard. She brought and continues to bring that infectious energy of hers to every rehearsal. She very much wove the fabric that holds us all together, and she did this with unparalleled grace. With her rising confidence, we all also got to be awestruck with her unparalleled musical versatility and stage presence. From Indian, classical to belting, alto to soprano, sweet and romantic to raw power, like she truly does it all. And at this point, Spar definitely thinks that I'm gassing her up, and I definitely am. Because the thing is, Spar always looks at what she could do better when all we see is nothing but perfection. As a singer, as a leader, as a friend, Spar has shaped so much of my own college experience. There's a reason I cannot remember the first time we met. I like to think that somewhere in the back of my mind I always knew you, and you just met me in person at the right time. We're just the same person, but I'm just funnier. I don't think it is quite sunk in yet for me that you're actually graduating. Are you sure you can't like fail one of your classes? PNR? True. And I will choose to blissfully ignore it until it happens because you can't escape me. But I will say it has truly been an honor to do Ohms in college with you the last 3 years. And on the behalf of the many, many people that you have impacted during your time here, the current Ohms, the alums, the rest of the audience, we will all miss you so, so much. It was long.
And we also have someone else doing their senior sing-out. Set ya Well. If it isn't Satya Ganeshola, or as that one cashier would say, the owner of the fake name, Satya Hala. Everyone, let's get a holla for Satya Hala. I'm so glad I got to meet you in the Ohms this year, and that you were my big, I really love our fan line, Olympics. I'm so excited for that. And even though I've only known you since the start of the year, I feel like we really bonded, especially this semester. And big shout out to you and Avni for being such fire social chairs. We were all really big fans of Foam Roll. I'm sure there were quite a few of you who were there as well.
Yeah, and also shout out to you for being such a nice person outside of Ohms. You're such a nice gaslighter though. When I first met you, I had no idea that how much of a gaslighter you would be. If you don't already know this, Satya gets so zerred up every time it's time to gaslight someone. He makes this smirky face, this smirky face, and does this thing with his hands. Yeah. Never believe this guy, he's a pro at gaslighting. Wait, he's
demonstration?
He's gaslighting. He's already gaslighting.
Aside from the roast though, you were actually such an amazing Ohm, and I'm so glad that you're my big. I could not have asked for a better big. And it was so much fun getting lunch with you that day in Vassar, when you had the Vassar sandwich and I tapped you in. Or, because you need taps every time, even when we go on late night. Or, that time when we had our late night gym session, or when we were spilling that nice Ohms tea. And then after that, when you walked with me back to Simmons at 4 a.m., that was a really nice bonding time. Also, thanks to you, I'm back on the train to taking 6191 rather than 6390 next semester. Or, as you would say, 004 versus 036.
Yeah, shout out to you for also being a very nice 1210 TA. This man has the sharpest jawline but the softest heart. Which really shines through in each interaction I've you so far. From callbacks to office hours, you have been really understanding and kind in bringing me up and others around me whenever I made a mistake, in music or in algorithms. And I love you for that. Thanks also for spilling the spicy Ohms tea in the late night chill session. That will definitely be a very core memory for me going forward.
Just to be clear, we were all working out.
So true, so true.
And since you will be in the Bay Area next year, I can't wait to see you when I go back home. And I hope you have lots of fun on the BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit shit transportation system. Guaranteed will not be using it. And also, congrats on not going quiet, at least in the near future. Let's forget about the one quantity chip. And we're gonna miss you so much next year. And well, let's face it, you're getting booted from the Ohms. Yeah, that's why. No more, oh baby, give me one more chance. I know. At least not from you.
The legacy will continue.
Well, yes, his legacy will continue. The legacy of his sharp jawline and soft heart, as Sal said, will continue.
Let's get a view! Later in private.
In private, I see. Okay, everyone, again, one more holla for Saya holla! And now we get to we get to hear him sing So Fire on Pagabisa.
The moment you arrived, they built you up. The sun was in your eyes. You could have been riches all around. You're walking, stars are on the ground. You started in the every face along the boulevard is a dream. Just like you. You looked at death in a tarot card. You're so saw what you had to do. Saw what you had to do. Saw what you had to do. You saw what you had to do, but nobody knows now. When you're dying in LA, and nobody knows now. When you're dying in LA, when you're dying in LA.
Wait, where are the senators?
Technical difficulties. Oh, no, they're here.
Oh, Capulet, most lamentable, 'tis that our fraternities, now dissolved into large friend groups, did so violently clash that our newest and youngest brothers from MIT have dropped out.
It is a great tragedy. We must end our beef here and now. Psi Lam and Zeta Beta Theta must join in brotherhood today to dominate campus Fightful. Prithee, join us in our daily ritual of fight from 5 until the 11th hour.
We are very much honored. Heartfelt thanks for thy invitation. Yet, why not commence the sport at once?
Where's our spike?
Where's your spike ball? Down. Okay, your spike ball now.
This one's the fight.
Yet we must seek a noble method to honor our lost new brothers. An inspiration strikes me. Let us christen this fresh fraternity alliance Rohmeo in memory of our departed.
And let's make sure that there's no pocket incident again.
Man, I thought you guys were insufferable, but you're actually such nice guys.
That's a concert!
Thanks.
Thanks.
How did you guys know?
That's crazy.
It's almost like it cleansed.
Miraculously, we had another song to sing for you all. But first, I believe you are graduating. And we would like to talk about you.
Hi, Jimmy. Thank you for being the best MD other than Spar that I have ever known. I have a little story to tell. So when I walked into my audition, my voice was really gone. I was planning to sing Rewrite the Stars. I could not sing half the notes. And thank you for being really supportive during that audition. Even as I went up, I was like, I can't sing a vowel other than E. Thank you for being patient as I figure out what voice part I am.
whether I'm an alto or a stop. I don't think we've still come to a conclusion over this. And thank you for being the Sven to my Christoph. For context, we did Frozen last year. Thank you for doing whip high fives with me. Thank you for singing I'm Just Ken with me. And thank you for bringing an unmatched level of energy to the Ohms. You are the greatest thing I have. And you are literally a human piano. You always push me to be better. I know during my audition, I asked, I think your piano wasn't working, so I asked for the starting note, and I didn't realize you had perfect pitch. So you're saying my starting note, and then I was like, oh, is that right? And I know to never question Jimmy now. So yeah, I will forever be grateful for that. I really enjoyed our adventures in Arundel, India, and Verona, Massachusetts, and I'm so, so grateful to have met you.
Okay, last senior speech, I promise. This one requires some audience participation, so I have a huge favor to ask of you all. Every time I say a word that ends in D's, can you all yell nuts back? Let's do one for practice, ready? James is one of the MDs of the Ohms. Awesome, thank you. Jimmy wears a lot of hats. Maybe you know him for his virtuosic clarinet playing in the various concertos, symphonies, and rhapsodies of Mizzo. Maybe you know him as the hot 046 TA from MIT Confessions. Maybe you know him as just another absurdly tall presence with absurdly perfect pitch, roaming the halls of MIT in his slides and UMA hoodies. When I first met him, however, I instantly recognized him for who he was. A worthy adversary in the battle for who was most committed to memeing in the Ohms. And now, before the last arrangement we'll sing together, I'm here to tell you all that he has bested me in this battle. If I tried to recount all the times James has made me full-bellied laugh in this speech, I probably wouldn't be able to fit it all in, that's what she said. So, I'll focus on a select few examples. The most memorable portion of our concerts is probably the effort we put into our themes, and Jimmy is usually the one who silently makes it all happen. In our parodies of Big Hero 6 and The Incredibles, he ran the gamut of quant jokes, these nut jokes, and jokes about graph algorithms, and that is probably why only people from Next House show up to these concerts. Second, Jimmy's driving is also a meme. Whether it's coming up on an intersection, and asking the person in the passenger seat to steer his wheel, that's what she said. Or full sending speed bumps. Every travel game with him has the potential to end in several tragedies. In terms of meme arrangements, I am unfortunately outmatched again. Jimmy was responsible for the phrase, whip my pokeballs, the Prokofiev feature in our Taylor Swift subset, and the 69 measure mashup of Despacito and Nice Guys that you're about to hear. And here's the thing. These arrangements are musically interesting and incredibly hard, that's what she said, with melodies in each line that are fun to sing and fulfilling to learn. And I probably told this to everybody except you because I was too embarrassed to tell you, but whenever I felt sad or stressed last spring, which was a lot, the only thing that made me feel better was coming to rehearsal and hearing your stupid 69 measure meme arrangement come together. And for that reason, I'll always be grateful to you. That's right, it's time to get serious. Jimmy. No, it's serious time. Jimmy embodies what I love best about the Ohms. He's taught me to give the basses the root, to tap people on their left shoulder when you're actually standing on their right, and to step up for your fellow homies if you can. He's driven to keeping us focused and on pitch in rehearsal, but he uniquely captures the fun of making music together. I'll carry on your meme legacy as best as I can, but I'll miss being in the Ohms with you. That's what she said. She is me. That's what I said.
This is also our encore, so if any alumni would like to join us, this is your time to come down. Come by with us. PU.
Nice guys finish last, that's why I'll treat you
estoy contigo hoy. Y tu mirada está llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando, voy armando el plan. Solo con pensar me acelera el pulso. Ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todo ese sentido va pidiendo más. Hasta que te mano sin ningún apuro. Despacito, despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído. Para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Quiero ser tu ritmo. Me enseñas a encontrar todos los lugares favoritos.
And I'ma beat you. Not with the girls, you better get my permission. Wait, no, I take that back, you can't go. House is on tonight, that's my favorite show. Hell yeah, you do. Every time you speak your language.
Bitch, I'm a cow. I don't sit down.
Skies finished last night. Why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really want to do. She's beautiful, and show her that she's loved. All her hand when she's there. Tell her how much I care, but that won't win because the sunny skies finished last night. Why I'll treat you like trash is not what I really want to do. I'll give you my best try to treat you the way you want me to. Sunny skies finished last night.